Top 10 Most Peaceful African Countries. Hello Explorers, welcome to another informative video presented to you by The Explorer, and thanks for watching. In this video we shall look at top 10 most peaceful African countries in 2021. Peace is a crucial element in the socio-economic development of any nation, regardless of its size, location, and status. How peaceful a country is will determine its tourist influx, investment, trade, as well as growth potentials. This is because tourists like to visit the countries which are stable, and investors prefer investing in such countries as well. All activities which bring in money to enhance the GDP of the country. The Global Peace Index, GPI, is a report produced by the Institute for Economics and Peace, IEP, which measures the relative position of nations and regions' peacefulness. The GPI ranks 172 independent states and territories, which make up 99.7% of the world's population, according to their levels of peacefulness. In the past decade, the GPI has presented trends of increased global violence and less peacefulness. The index was first launched in May 2009, with subsequent reports being released annually. In 2015, it ranked 165 countries, up from 121 in 2007. The study was conceived by Australian technology entrepreneur Steve Kilelea and is endorsed by several notable individuals and world leaders. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Since 2020, the Global Peace Index has shown an average peace deterioration rate of 0.34% per country. The index also has recorded that while the adverse effects of violence over the years have begun to abate, new conflicts have arisen as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Reason why the most affected areas such as the Middle East and North American regions are the least peaceful. Maintaining peace and tranquility in this area and age remains a superhero task, but some countries have managed to ensure that they remain safe both for their inhabitants and for visitors to the area. Hence, here are the top 10 most peaceful African countries in 2021. Number 10. Malawi, GPI 1.885. The landlocked country in the east of the continent ranks as the 59th most peaceful country in the world and 10th in Africa. Renowned for the chamberfish, which unfortunately is now an endangered species due to its consumption by locals, the hospitality of its people makes the country a tourist destination. To enjoy this special fish as well as its touristic potential requires a peaceful nation, a requirement which Malawi has put in much effort to ensure. One big challenge which has stood on the way of Malawi's peace status is the fact that the country is one of the poorest in Africa, which brings in the problem of equitable distribution of wealth, as not all see the benefits of economic growth. This has caused Malawi, which was once at the top, to drop down several places, but with its political strategies put in place, it is moving towards a better spot. Number 9. Liberia, GPI 1.877. Liberia has made remarkable peace gains over the last decade, addressing concerns in conflict areas. The election of President George Weah in December 2017 marked an important milestone with a peaceful transition from one democratically elected government to another, which is a rarity in African politics. Even though most of Liberia's root causes of conflicts remain unaddressed, the integration and involvement of both male and female in bringing the required results needed by the country has acted as a great catalyst of peace enforcement, which is why Liberia made the top 10 most peaceful African countries with a GPI of 1.877. Number 8. Namibia, GPI 1.861. Namibia is known for being one of the least populated countries in the world, as the population density in this African nation is the second lowest in the world after Mongolia. It is also known for the presence of wildlife, as the country is home to the world's largest population of free-roaming cheetahs and black rhinos. Well, to add to one of the things Namibia is known for is its peaceful nature, being among the most peaceful nations in Africa. After suffering through cold wars in the past, Namibia has won the banner of most peaceful countries, pushing forth agendas to enhance it, as well as organizations' activities which are meant to ensure peace. The UN has described Namibia as one of its most successful peacekeeping operations nations in Africa, moving up 8 places to claim the 8th position in Africa. It is no wonder this country is the hub for investors and tourists. Number 7. Tanzania, GPI 1.85. Tanzania is the largest East African nation, and one which has not seen only tremendous development in the recent decade, but has also seen a smooth path towards emergence, all of which can be attributed to the current peace the country is experiencing. Tanzania has been called an example of nations preventing all forms of violence through effective dialogue, mutual trust, transparency, and accountability building. It has been promoting civil society leaders' abilities in negotiation, consensus building, and non-adversarial advocacy, which has all gone a long way to prevent violence in Tanzania. Apart from the tranquility associated with the country, the highest mountain in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, is located in the country, which along with other notable tourist attractions in the country, like the Serengeti National Park, Mikumi National Park, Selous Game Reserve, Ngorongoro Crater, amongst others, attract millions of tourists into Tanzania. With the recent passing of its former president, John Magufuli, hopes are that transition remains peaceful and calm, given that history has shown that change of power is usually the cause of most instabilities in Africa. Number 6. Senegal, GPI 1.824. Senegal is one of the African countries which has done a lot to improve on the stability of the nation, to detach itself from its previous wars. After ending Casamance War, which is Africa's oldest and most persistent war, Senegal has worked hand in glove with rebel group leaders, the media and international bodies to make sure the peace is restored to the country. The result of these efforts has included great economic, social, cultural, and infrastructural development in the country. More to this, Senegal has been one of the countries which has stayed calm and managed the current global pandemic successfully to achieve great results. Hence, with a GDP of 1.824, it is the 47th most peaceful country in the world and safe in Africa. Number 5. Sierra Leone, GPI 1.82. Sierra Leone can be classified as those countries which should be called the most improved when it comes to peace position. Coming from previous bouts of war and conflict, the tiny West African nation has gradually evolved into a safe haven for tourists and business investors in Africa, earning itself a spot on the top 10 most peaceful African nations. The natural resource-rich nation has a great potential to spur into economic wealth, and the current political and social calmness of the nation are the right ingredients to catalyze this. Number 4. Zambia, GPI 1.794. The landlocked Southern African nation was ranked as the 4th most peaceful nation on the African continent and the 44th most peaceful country globally, indicating a 5-point improvement compared to the previous Global Peace Index. This is a testament of the efforts put in place by President Edgar Lungu in ensuring peace in the country, even though the 4th position is a far cry to its 1st position in 2015. With numerous tourist locations, which have been attracting many over the years, the hospitality and peaceful nature of the country has greatly contributed to the growth of this industry. Number 3. Ghana, GPI 1.776. The West African country, known for an abundance of gold, is one of the peaceful spots ranked by the Peace Index. The country is known strategically as the gateway to Africa due to its location on the map of Africa, and through its policies, it has not only placed itself as the gateway physically, but also politically and economically. Ghana's president is currently ranked the best African president, and not for nothing. Putting in place policies to ensure not only internal peace, but also a peaceful correlation with other African countries and the world, Ghana stands as a shining beacon. More to this colorful nation stands as the pioneer country for the Year of Return movement, which has seen not only African Americans returning to Africa to trace their roots, but a massive influx of tourists into the continent. With Ghana's current trend, it's still a surprise that it is still not at the top of the most peaceful countries in Africa. Number 2. Botswana, GPI 1.693. If there is one thing the Southern African country Botswana is known for, it is peace. But why shouldn't it? Botswana is home to one of the largest inland delta in the world, the Okavango Delta, and it is known for offering one of the most glorious safari experiences to tourists, with the biggest concentration of elephants in the world. For these beauties to be enjoyed, Botswana has to be at its best behavior, and so has it been. Through vigorous human rights promotion, good governance, crime rate control and other pillars, Botswana has been able to settle in as the second most peaceful nation in Africa. Number 1. Mauritius, GPI 1.544. Mauritius is the highest ranked African country on the Global Peace Index and the 23rd most peaceful country in the world. The country, known as the Star and Key of the Indian Ocean, has the highest population density on the continent, who are majorly of Hindus. The home to the now extinct dodo bird has set its sights on stability and tranquility to ensure that the beauty of this country is well portrayed to the rest of the world. As gorgeous as Mauritius Island is, so is its peace records on a global scale. There you have it, explorers. Those were the most peaceful African countries of 2021. Thanks for watching this video, and if you did enjoy this video, do want to give it a thumbs up, do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends.